Ow! Okay, what are you doing on that?
Nothing. I'm not doing anything.
I don't know. It sounds like loud on that. Alright.
Okay, tell me if you hear this.
Okay.
I tapped my screen with my fingernail. Did you hear that?
Nope. Alright. I don't know what that was about, so I'm gonna hope you upon. Anyway,
Recording in progress.
we're going on this podcast. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to. Well, I said not really welcome back since I leave the two videos. Anyway, welcome to the Double J Show.
Hey, what's up?
Yep, this is Jake Snyder, and this other guy right here is.
My name's Joe.
You make it sound like you never been on this.
I'm sorry. I'm a little tired.
That's fine. Hey, I'm Ted.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay, now I literally just got the ID code for the Zoom meeting twice. That's probably why it took forever to go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this episode, we're not going to talk about a movie in particular. Well, you have to say, after watching some horror movies the last few days, I wondered myself, could I actually survive a haunted house? We're going to find an expert, so we're going to talk among ourselves and see how ideas and tips of surviving a haunted house might actually work. Well, I need to say, in trying to see if that actually will make sense.
Yeah, like how would you survive a real haunted house situation?
Exactly.
For those of you watching, do you want the long answer or the short answer? Because the short answer would be just get the heck out.
Yeah, pretty much the first
But that's
step.
too.
Yeah, pretty much the first step, and the only step you should be taking is this. Step 1. GTFO. Or pretty much, get the fuck out. That can apply to most movies at that point. Guess what? Are you finding paranormal activities in your house? Are those only being by themselves? Do you feel like you're being watched? Get the fuck out. Hey, are you going to a campground and you know that there was a bunch of murders in the past? Get the fuck out. Hey, if there's a giant spider coming into your town, get the fuck out. Hey, is there any invasion coming to Earth? Well, okay, that's probably the one time we'll get the fuck out won't help. But pretty much I would say 90% of the time, get the fuck out would be the best answer to most scenarios when it comes to horror movies.
Yep, that's logical.
It's only logic. And to actually help, I actually have a book called How to Survive a Horror Movie. That was actually written by the producer of It, the remake.
Steve.
No, it was made by the producer of the one that came out in 2018 and the sequel, Chapter 2.
Oh, okay.
Yep, Seth Gumhon Smith. I'm just gonna say Smith because I can't say the middle. I can't say. No, I'm bad with names here, so we're gonna just go with Seth.
Seth.
Yes.
Okay.
Now I won't get all my ideas out of this because, well, let's be honest, that's pretty much cheating. But I mean, I might use it as no base for some of my advice.
Okay.
So, before we actually start, well, I see. Let's start. Alright, Joe. Let me give you a scenario. I'm going to pick 3 random horror movies that involve hauntings. And these ones I know of. I don't even watch that much supernatural movies. I'm not really into ghost stories.
Yeah, me neither.
That's just not really my cup of tea. But I do know a few. So where I go with those. Now, I think the most obvious one we I go with is this. Paranormal Activity. At least the first one.
I haven't really seen it either, so I'm with you there.
So, Joe, can you do me a favor and actually switch that up? Because I just realized if I actually look at myself, people will see my screen. Well, actually, you do have to spell Paranormal.
I got it. I'll do it.
Alright, thanks. The next one I will switch for myself because I don't name it better.
Hold on. I gotta make sure I'm sharing. Hold on. I don't want to share my screen. Okay, let's see.
Ow. Alright. Now, in case anyone don't know what we're talking about here, that's not Paranormal Activity, but that is Link. I guess.
Yeah, that's just my home screen on my tablet. I'm using my tablet.
I mean, it could be considered paranormal, technically. I mean, there's probably a haunting. Anyway,
I think this might be the cover for the movie. I'm not 100% sure.
it is. Alright, Paranormal Activity. Pretty much, it was a big thing for a while during the, I would say, mid to late 2000s. I might actually look up some of the information myself, so we don't have a good offensive searches for anything.
It came out in 2007, I think.
Yes, though I will say that I called bullshit on the $28.51 million. No, I think that
was not the budget. No
Yeah.
way.
Yeah,
That cannot be the budget.
Yeah, I do know this. It was made cheapy. That's why it was so successful, because it didn't cost that much to make it. Maybe I should look up the actual budget.
The production company. Sorry to cut you off, but I just remembered that the original concept that they were gonna do. I mean, for Bloomhouse Productions, I think that was the studio that was gonna make the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, but.
Yeah, we don't know what to do that anymore. Alright, here's the actual budget. $15,000. Now that's cheap. $15,000. Now that's the actual budget right there. And it grossed a total of $107 million in the US. Just the US. So pretty much it made its money back in a lot more. But anyway, that's besides the point. We're not here to talk about the movie. We're here to talk about what would we do even in that particular scenario.
Yeah, if we were in the same situations as the main characters in the Paranormal Activity movies, how would we survive? How would we survive them?
All right. So here's the scenario. You and I can see that, man. Watch out, I can hear. Yeah, we should make be careful, no case, because we can see that.
Oh God, sorry.
It's right. We can still see those.
I forgot. I'm sorry.
That's right. But anyway.
Here, you still want me to share my screen, or? Oh my God, tablet, shut up.
I would say to show us the images and.
All right.
Alright. I guess I probably should be doing that now. Alright.
Let me know if you want me to start sharing the images again.
Alright, I guess I'll start showing Paranormal Activity right here. But anyway, here's the scenario. You and your fiance. It doesn't matter who. Hell, it could be just both of us for some reason. It could be just two dudes who went out of a house for some reason. Anyway, you just move in your house. Now, one of us, I'm gonna go with me, that I somehow decide I'm gonna put cameras all across the house for some reason. I'm gonna videotape everything we do. I'm gonna videotape our bedroom, I'm gonna videotape our hallway, our living room.
The most logical thing to do is just to put cameras everywhere in your house.
Yeah, I had that. Yeah, I mean, I can't say it for security reasons, but when I say bedroom, that does raise some questions.
Yeah, that's just kind of weird, a random thing to do.
Yeah. Alright. Anyway, so pretty much, you just assume Well, both they concern that someone that big in our house, we gotta put security cameras all over the place. Also, we'll pick up signs that there's well, paranormal activities going on. That things are being moved, doors are only being by themselves. We'll definitely see that it's not the wind blowing up the door. So, okay, guys, what will you do about that?
I don't know.
Seems like the girl just decided to fuck you a little bit.
Like, what would I do if a ghost was just constantly messing with me? I would try to. Well, for one thing, I would try to gather proof because.
I mean, we do have cameras everywhere. So at that point, I pissed the evidence kind of speak for itself.
Okay, yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, the evidence that's true. The evidence would speak for itself.
It's the one time we'll crazy take you when it comes to
probably,
escape.
I would hire an exorcist, an actual exorcist.
Yeah, we need to call Captain Priest. Hey, do you still do some exorcism once in a while? Because we kind of need one. I need one you. Maybe you come down the house, throw some holy water everywhere, put some crosses, try to talk to them, words inside the house, and you tell them to, vacate area. Can you go into a different house?
Yeah.
Can you go into the labors? How about that?
Yeah, I'm gonna camp out in the neighbor's backyard.
Oh no, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna ask the priest to see if he can move the ghost to the next house, saying, hey, well, we're kind of moving this one, but the house next door is a little nicer, it's bigger, the neighbors are kind of assholes. You can do that. I doubt that would work, but hey, I mean, you won't know unless you try.
Yep.
Alright, and how about this? Like maybe one day, okay, that might be worked out better if we had a fiance, but alright, you just say either your fiance or I guess I'm gonna go with me at this point. You just see I'm acting kind of strange now. Like I'm looking at the wall, I'm standing up in the middle of the bedroom for some reason, just staying at the wall, not moving. What would you do?
Well, what would you do first?
Well, okay, if I was doing that, then there wasn't much I could do about that myself. But if that were happening to the other person, I would say, well, I'm going to go to the hotel or motel, and I might come back with a bunch of other guys, particularly some big dudes, and we'll tell the person that we're not living in this house anymore, and I'm here to hide some movers, and we'll get some stuff out.
Just sell the house. Sell it to someone else.
No, here's what I'm gonna do. I know a lot of people, your house is haunted, you probably won't say it, but I think I can get some people to buy it. I don't know if that can add any value in the house. I think it could if we go to the right person. I would just advertise to my retailer saying, hey, I think this house is haunted. I got some tapes of it.
I have footage.
I think if we look in the right spot, I think we can get someone to buy this house for a lot more than it's worth. I'm somehow gonna make money by having a ghost in the house.
Yeah.
No, I definitely will say this. If the house is indeed haunted, I'm not going inside the house to move myself. I may have to ask some people to do it for me.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand outside in the front lawn saying, hey, can you go in there and take the stuff out? Please, and I got cameras, so I know you can steal something. So please.
I have cameras everywhere.
Exactly, that's how I caught the ghosts.
Yeah, because that's the most logical way to capture ghosts.
Yeah. So, I got a good feeling that if I was living in that house, I might... Oh, wait, I see. I just realized something. I'm not showing my screen to you.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything yet. You're still recording, right?
Oh, yes. Right.
Okay.
So pretty much... Alright. Here's what I would do. Now, if I can't reasonably sell the house to someone, somehow somehow people don't want to buy a haunted house, a actual haunted house, that they have the right mind. At that point, I'll probably say, alright, clearly there's something going on with this house. There's evil in it. It really wants to be for some reason. It's trying to take over my fiance's body, or my best friend's body for some reason. Or if take over my body. One of three, I would basically say, listen, if that is happening, do us a favor, burn the house down.
Oh, God.
I think I took it this early, but listen, I would be that guy who basically said, alright, if I can't get the ghost out of the house, then I'd decide, you know what, if I can't have the house, then he won't, then the demon or whatever it is won't. I'm gonna be that person. It's either I have the house or no one takes the house. I mean, we're probably gonna get arrested. I'm gonna find my evidence of
Yeah,
it.
and then you do the arson.
This is the one time when the cameras are. This is the one time the cameras are against me at this point. But hey, I'm just saying. Think about it.
You know what you didn't realize is that you forgot that you had a camera on on the outside of your house, so you have footage of you burning the house down. You have your own evidence.
Actually, wait. I want to see what happens if you burn a haunted house. I want to see what actually happened.
Wait, what?
No, I want to see what happens if you destroy a haunted house.
I would assume that the spirits or the ghosts would just scatter everywhere.
I mean, that's probably might happen, but I want to see, like, really, if you destroy. I want Google. I want to know. Give me an answer. Well, apparently there's some haunted house reports on the rise during the pandemic. I don't know if that's saying there's a bunch
You
of
think
souls.
it's Florida Man? You think it's Florida Man?
The Florida Man flying against the poltergeist. Now that would be a movie. No, that should be the next paranormal activity.
Local Florida Man finds a mysterious haunted house
Florida
or
Man.
haunted mansion.
That would be the best thing. Alright, I'm not saying that, so. The only thing
Now we just look up a bunch of Florida Man stories instead.
yeah, see, I'm lazy. I might look up. I might look at the book. Yeah, pretty much I'm gonna burn the house down. That might make the situation worse because I might be warning you, but I know there was a show on the Sci-Fi Channel during the 2010s, during the time where it was called the Sci-Fi Channel, and they made big shows, and it was during the whole paranormal craze at the time. They did a series about people who go to the houses, and there's this haunted, possessed item that the spirit is attached to. And from what I hear, if you destroy the house that is possessed or that is haunted, apparently that is a bad thing. I forgot the reason why. I think they either say that the ghost will spread around the whole area, or the ghost will haunt you. I don't know. But I'm gonna say at that point, I'm not living there anymore. I burned down the house. I doubt the community is gonna appreciate me moving into any other houses there. The point is, I'm pissed. I won't be moving any houses in the neighborhood anymore. They probably don't want me. Hey, I remember you. You're the one who burned down his last house. Can you go to a different town? So, but once again, burn the house down might be my AOCs, but I do recommend please don't do that in real life. But once again, I mean, that might be my say, if that ever comes down to it. But anyway, that's for paranormal activity. That's what happened if the house is haunted. So, let's try a different one.
So, okay, let me see.
Now,
What do you mean,
No. See, there's different type of hauntings. Now, we could talk about haunted house. We just did. So, I got another one for you. What about this? What if...
hell? What if we were trapped in hell?
Oh, no, at that point, we might be fucked. No.
Oh my god, are you looking at a Hell House from Final Fantasy VII?
No, that would be a different one. Oh, no, there's a movie.
What There's a movie called Hell House.
Hell House Incorporated. I assume that's what LLC stands for. But anyway,
Is that okay?
alright. Okay, apparently, alright. Let me give you the detail of what Hell House is. Pretty much, it's a 2015 film. It's about a group of people, particularly these 5, who decide that, hey, this old hotel in the middle of a small town in New York, it's abandoned, it's in disarray, no one has been using it for years, for a decade or two. The last owner, he kidnapped and killed a bunch of his guests. You know, there was a bunch of witnesses, hell, worship cult that the owner was a part of. When the cops came in, he killed himself, his cult members. Pretty much decide, hey, this possibly haunted house. You know what we should do? We should turn it into a haunted house. And I don't mean like, and what I mean is, you know, the haunted houses that you go to. Well, you know, basically it's people trying to kill you.
Okay.
Like you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean with a haunted house. Like pretty much, you pay to go in there, and there's a bunch of spooky scenes, special effects, yet pops coming out, scaring you, actors, you know, just sometimes you stuff like that. So pretty much, they try to turn the whole house into a haunted house, so it is indeed haunted, and pretty much the haunting get worse and worse. Also doesn't help how one of the pops is a clown mannequin that constantly moves once in a while. That's pretty terrifying. And on opening day, well, you have to say Sid hit the fan and a bunch of people died. Sid happens and people died. So pretty much, here we're gonna go with. You're part of this company, or you and your group of friends. They create a company. Well, they will take over, you know, spaces for October and turn them into a haunted house. You've been doing this for a few times, for a few years. You go in, you put the equipment in, you get the actors, you organize everything, and you get a lot of money doing October. Blah, blah, blah. Stuff like that. Now, last year, something bad happened in New York where one of your friends barely got drunk and cursed at a Disney princess. We're not going into details about that, but you just say you lost a lot of money in New York. And right now, your best friend / boss decide, hey, I know this one place. It's in backwoods New York. It's this old hotel. Pretty much, there's not exactly the hotel. It's no different. I will say this: I'm not a big fan of the acid image they use in the hotel because this is not what the hotel looks like. Alright, know what this one looks like, but alright, this is from the second week. Alright, this is the house, the hotel, and basically your boss, that's best friend, basically told, hey Joe, listen.
Yeah.
I found this place. It's real cheap. It's pretty much a wreck away, so we don't need to do much to turn the house into a wreck away. It's this old motel. A bunch of people died. There was this cult. The owner was part of the cult. He killed himself. According to there wasn't the members of the cult. Supposedly this house is kind of haunted here and there. Let's get in there. Let's get the pops and turn it into a haunted house within 3 days.
Huh.
And also, within 2 weeks, we'll be living in the hotel as well.
Okay.
So, what would you say about that?
I don't know. I would say oh my god, I'm drawing a blank. I'm sorry.
Alright. You know what? How about this? Alright, you live in the haunted house. You live in the second story. You can live on a mattress. All of a sudden,
Okay.
you hear noises on the bottom floor. Someone is playing the piano. You go down there. It's just a pop.
It's just a prop?
Yes.
Like the piano's not real?
No. There's a pop standing in the piano too. The piano is real.
Oh, okay. So like a mannequin or something.
Yeah, it's not the clown, but you have to assume it's pretty much a mannequin. So someone is playing the piano. Let's just say it's this guy right here. He's playing the piano, and you turn around. You're not facing the piano. Then you hear the piano being played. You turn around. It's the mannequin. Now it's not playing, but the moment you turn around, you see the mannequin at the piano.
Oh God, that's actually terrifying. Just finding a random clown playing the piano in the dark.
Oh
It's
no.
horrifying.
Oh,
Ugh.
oh no, that's not the skate part. Alright, how about this? How about one night you're doing a little test, you're walking around.
Okay.
Alright, uh, here we go, here's the image right here. Alright,
Oh God.
alright, you're doing, you're making your rounds, you're making sure all the pops in the right place. You look at you open the door, it leads to the basement, and supposedly you have been told that this basement is the most evil part of this house. Like, where you gone there, like, you find a bunch of Bibles down there, there's, demonic pentagrams on the walls, and supposedly this is where the sacrifices and the murders happen. And you look at the stairs, and you see the clown mannequin standing right there. So you're wondering, alright, well, you could please put the mannequin right there, try to mess with you. You looked in the basement, then we turn back to the mannequin is facing you now. Like, he wasn't looking at you before. He was looking at the basement, but when you got close and turned your face away, when you look back, the mannequin's now looking at you, point blank.
That is honestly terrifying.
Alright, what would you do at that point?
I would run away.
You know, funny part, one of the kids did want to leave after it was being clear that there's some fuckery going on. And I gotta be honest, that should have been the only thing that should have been what he did. He did that, but he came back. I gotta be honest, I'm gonna be like that guy, but I'm not coming back. Like, listen, clearly this place is haunted away, and I don't think we need to turn it a haunted house because clearly it is a haunted house, and I gotta be honest, at this point, that would just fuck with me now, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm sleeping in there, I don't feel comfortable, I feel like there's always people watching me, someone playing the piano, there's a bunch of clowns who's getting shit out of me. Listen, I think I might need to look for a different job now.
Okay.
I would be that guy. I'd be like, listen, I'm not living this. I'm not doing this. So you probably leave that point. So how about this? When it's 2 days from opening, most of the pops are ready. One of your members of your team, he went missing. Polly. Yeah, you assume Polly disappeared. You can't find him anymore. So you see him. He claimed that he was seeing some strange things going around, and he's the one guy who was constantly catching most of the stuff on film. So one night, you and someone else, you're in the basement, and you'll find Polly sitting down. He's not reacting to anything. He's just sitting there, just staring at the wall, not saying anything.
I would probably be too nervous to say anything because of what I'm saying. Because if I see something that's entirely creepy to me, then I would honestly have no words. I would probably just get the hell out of there.
Yeah, I'm about to say, now, I could be Ty Goodfin and go in there with my other buddy and say, hey, buddy, can you grab him for me? And I could just stand right here, just watch right next to you. Because, I don't know, he has a knife or not, and... Alright, you know what? I got an idea. Here's what I would do. I would take a rope, I would tell my friend, alright, tie his hands, and we're like, kick him out of here, and we're not coming back.
Oh God.
Now, it may raise some questions with the locals when they see two, me and my buddy, one out of this haunted motel with one of them is tied up and not talking.
Yeah.
That's gonna raise some questions there, but I think I could probably say the locals say he's freaking out, he had a mental breakdown. And also, I would tell my boss that I'm not working anymore. So.
Yeah.
We got that part done. How about this? opening night. You have the lines, you got everyone is set, customers are coming in. So far, everything is going right. Now, your plan, basically, the tour ends in the basement. You got one of your actors handcuffed in the basement, and for protection, since apparently you can't get any security cameras down there, you have one guy there, dressed as a clown, watching her in case something happens. You just call him Bubba. Bubba's down there, he's the security guard. And what happened? You're just making your rounds, making sure everything is working right. And you see Bubba storming out there, running for his life.
Okay.
What will you do?
If I saw him running for his life, I would probably do the same. But then again, I would probably be curious and see what he's running from, so I'd probably go check to see what he's running from.
How about this? You see a bunch. You try to make your way to the basement, and you see a bunch of customers, like going backwards, saying, "We gotta get out of here, demons!" Stuff like that, and you see a bunch of people. Yeah, at that point, I'm like, well, I definitely won't be a player number. I definitely won't be the best. Well, I can definitely say that the customers will no longer like me anymore. I'm probably be considered a scumbag. But at that point, I might say, alright, anyone near me, we're going to the front door and we're getting the fuck out.
Get out of here.
Alright. Now, taking the film, some people weren't able to make out of the motel. Problem is when the door stood, well, you have to say they're not opening again. And unfortunately, there's a bunch of demons popping up within the walls, just in wearing hoods and capes, who I believe are carrying knives. So, at that point, if I see that and I can't get out, well, for one, I might cause a fire. Once again, I'm gonna be the.
What is causing fire?
I don't know.
You say
Listen.
you're to listen to everything. Stop thinking about fire. Fire is not always cool. It's dangerous.
Yeah, but there's demons. People are dying. Bubba left the house. He left the motel. I mean, he's a big fat guy. He's a skinny guy. If he's winning, I might be winning as well. And how am I supposed to fight demons? I don't have any weapons on me. And, I mean, it's a haunted motel. There's not really much I can do, and that's on my police.
Wait. Okay.
At that point, I'd say, listen, if I can't get out, I'm definitely going to store this motel. Hey, I just like to say, hey, if I'm going out, I'm going out swinging. I'm going to take out the hotel.
You're taking out the hotel. You're just going to blow up the hotel.
Well, I might try to burn it. I mean, the fire department might be on the way, but, I mean, I can hopefully hit it. I mean, I saw it in a movie once. Okay, it's either now or I'm running towards the demon trying to fight my way. I mean, I'm not Doom guy, but I want to see what happens if I run towards the demons. Maybe that might, I don't know, trick them. Maybe they might be wondering why I'm running towards them.
Okay.
I mean, I might die, but I'm just assuming at least see if I can go out swinging at these. Because at that point, once the doors close and Hell House up, well, there's a reason why it's a found footage film. You have to say, once you're in the house, once the doors are closed and locked, you're not getting out.
Yeah, once everything's all locked up, you ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, so I basically said, listen, if I'm gonna go out, if I'm gonna go out with these people, I'll be the guy who said I took on the demons with my bare hands. I'm not the Doomslayer, but I mean, we might.
Yeah, you just use a slingshot and a rubber band gun.
Oh no! What? Since in the film they're carrying radios, since I can't talk to anyone, I guess I'm gonna use the radio as a stick. Like, get over here! I'm gonna blast your head with this.
Wait, they're using radios in the movie?
Well, not the demons, but that would be fun. The demons are carrying radios.
Yeah, that would be just demons are interested in human radio stations.
Hey, this is M5.
Can you Oh god, now I just mentally pictured a demon just listening to heavy metal.
No. Doom guy doesn't have metal. That's Spider Silver. I think the demons will be fade of that. No, what? No. He went with you. Now the film took place in 2009. Taking his own iPhone, but I gotta be honest. If I find out there's a bunch of demons, and I know I have to fight them, I don't know if this might work, but I hope it does. I'm gonna somehow try to find a way if I can go on YouTube and or somewhere and play Doom 2016 music or Doom Eternal. I will make sure I play the soundtrack so that maybe that might be able to just spy me somehow, or maybe it might terrify the demons. Because I want to believe that somehow when demons hear that music, especially
They just run for the hills.
I assume that I might become, I don't know, maybe I might, I don't know, I'm hoping that maybe it inspires me, scared to set out demons. I hope one or two happens. But I hope that it kills the demons. If not, then, well, I just have to say I'm going out like a badass with some badass music in the background.
Yep. Just like the church music, the church scene from The Kingsman.
Yeah. I mean, exactly. And no, yeah, exactly. I mean, it might be. Well, it definitely won't be that scene, unfortunately. I'm gonna be the guy who get killed first. I'm gonna be killing a demon. Hell, I don't even know if I can kill a demon.
Terrible demons.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it. Yeah, it's kind of. So pretty much, it's kind of once the door, so you're kind of fucked. Now you can either go out. Now either you can die as a terrified person, or you can go out as a badass. So I'm gonna go with pretty much. If I find out there's some paranormal activity going on in the haunted house, well, at the haunted motel that we're trying to turn into a haunted house. If I'm knowing some strange things going around, I'm gonna be the first guy to say, "Fuck this, I'm out."
Nope.
Because this is the found first film. Well, the son is old lady, and it's announced he's possessed by a demon. And here's the funny part: when they discover that there's indeed supernatural elements going on, the camera crew basically says, "Fuck this, I'm out."
Just like Brad from Resident Evil.
He just leaves, and here's the funny part: he doesn't die. He just leaves. He leaves the movie. He's like, "Listen, I know what it's gonna be, so I'm gonna get myself out of this disease. I know how this is gonna end. We got a bunch of cameras. This will be a found footage movie. We're all gonna die. I'm not part of that anymore. I'm out. I'm gonna be that guy." Yeah, as soon as I figure there's some supernatural elements going on, I'm gonna say, unless you can get a priest in here and he can fight the demons off, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
You can't fight them, you must run away, and it's just like survival horror.
It's either that or we set the house on fire.
What is it with you and setting houses on fire?
How am I gonna fight the demons?
How is that gonna kill them?
Well, listen, if I can't kill a ghost, I assume that maybe if I burn the house down, I mean, it's not a haunted house anymore. I guess that's the mindset I have in.
Okay, then, yeah, I guess that would make sense.
Listen, I'm not saying burn things down, because I really hope I don't convince someone that, oh, hey, look, the door's all opening again. Well, I guess burn the house down. It's actually the win. Because that would be pretty.
That would be just really crazy and probably stupid.
I mean, the poor man probably would do that, so that's probably being my neighbor at this point. So if I find out one of the houses in my neighborhood gets set on fire, I'm gonna assume, yeah, it's probably the guy. If I assume that his house is possessed or haunted, and probably said put the house down. He took my tip. I don't know if I should be proud or disappointed in him.
Both.
If the house was truly haunted, I would say, good job. I'm moving out because I don't want to find out the ghost is going to haunt the area now. Because I don't know that actually happens.
Good job, but you failed.
Yeah, alright. 2 different type of hauntings. So I gotta say, before I say my last choice, you got any suggestions? Any particular famous paranormal or hauntings movies or stories you can think of?
Well, can you repeat that question again? Like,
Like any haunted or paranormal movies that involve ghosts or
uh, well, There was this movie that I saw. It was one of those parody movies. It was called.
oh god, not that.
Okay, well, I'll skip it. Um,
I'm gonna say, hey, you wanna go with it? Go ahead. I won't force
I've
you.
never, I've never really, I haven't really seen any of the. I've never watched The Grudge.
I mean, I'm just picking up random old movies here.
Yeah, I don't watch that many horror movies.
Alright, how about this?
I'm more of like a sci-fi or supernatural, I guess.
Alright, how about this one? Since we've both seen this, we know this story.
Oh my god, yeah.
Alright, how about this? You live in an old neighborhood. You have old man Jenkins. This old man screaming at kids. Get the fuck up
You
the
even in Old Man Jenkins. God, it came out in 2006.
Yeah,
My god.
we feel old.
Yeah, I feel old.
I actually did rewatch the film a few weeks ago.
Do you think it holds up?
Okay, some of the characters do get annoying, especially Tucker right here. I do feel getting annoying, but yeah, it's a pretty good movie, not bad for it is.
Yeah, I gotta rewatch it again. I remember it actually got a video game tie-in. You remember that?
Oh yeah, I remember that. And I only did the first mission, and I was thinking, man, this has a lot.
I never played it, but I remember seeing trailer footage, and it honestly looked scary. Like the game, it looked scary. Hold on, they even made. Wait, hold on. Yeah, there it is. Oh my god. I gotta look at footage for this game. I gotta see if it's like actually scary. I remember like
this doesn't look right there.
what the hell?
Hey, you know what? This part actually reminded me of that scene in Home Alone. Remember when Kevin is going in the basement and heater turns on? And
Oh yeah, the furnace. Yeah.
So I guess they took that scene quite literally in this part. I want to believe one designer seen that scene and said, "I want to make a game where you fight against the furnace." He finally got his scene right there.
Oh my god.
But I gotta say, I cannot think of how you can make this into a game.
They made a lot of video game tie-ins for movies. Oh my god, they made a GBA port.
I guess so.
They made a Game Boy Advance port. Oh my god.
Like so. Yeah, that was during the time where everyone's making video game movies. Once again, okay, I don't know this part of the film.
I don't remember that either.
And I'm gonna say, so the whole game takes place in the house. So I know how there was a garden and some other stuff. I'm like, this is a big giant fucking house. I don't even imagine. I don't even know my house is that big.
Yeah.
It's just like, hey, once again, I gotta be honest. I'm glad we're beyond that to people making video games based on anything. I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of happy for that because the games are pretty bad.
Most of the video game movie tie-ins, they're not that good. Yeah.
Yeah, there's only a small handful that honestly is worth going. And I'm talking about the ones that came out when the movie or probably came out. I don't mean like any assassination because there was no movie that came out at that time.
Yeah. Strictly, yeah. There was a crap ton of video game tie-ins for movies.
Yeah. But anyway, back on topic.
But back to the actual movie. Please tell me you're looking at the exact image that I'm looking at.
Oh, what is it? Is it old man?
Yeah.
Alright. Old man Herman is getting kids off his lawn. And one day, should we go with the idea that you're the kids, or are we gonna go with the idea that you're just someone else, like you're just a random neighbor? No, how about this? We're gonna go with that you're a random neighbor. You live next to the house. You know, Owen Herbert had a heart attack. He passed out.
Oh my god.
Dear God.
Alright. Yeah. So anyway, you know, some things is going in the house. And we're gonna go with the idea that you somehow seen the house in someone. What will you do the moment you realize that this house is in people?
I would get the hell away. I would just run.
Wait, what about your house?
Through the house.
So you gotta leave your house, your poppy? Like, what happens if you have a family in there? I can just say, fuck the family.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I would go back in there.
Honey, the neighbor's house. It's a monster. We gotta get out. Pack the bags. No, don't pack the bags. We're running. We're not going to call. We'll just one. Alright. Alright, okay. Now, I do have a suggestion how to take down the monster house, but I don't think you'll like the idea.
Yeah.
But okay. Well, if you find out you can't run, you try to call the police. The police didn't believe the kids. They seem like you're drunk for some reason. And there's only 2 officers. One of them is a man who steals drugs. You know what? I see.
Oh God.
Hang on. Monster house. There we go. Alright. You got 2 cops in town. You got these 2. Now, we got Mr. Wookie right here, who is very gun-ho and about to shoot the kids.
Oh my God.
Who doesn't know that his gun was loaded. Then you got this guy who... Oh, wait. Here you go. Alright,
What does that mean?
Then we got this guy who clearly thinks you're drunk, doesn't buy your story, loves Judy, and loves to take sleep medicine. So
Cough medicine.
So clearly the opposite of this hell ain't gonna help you. So and clearly the monster house isn't gonna move unless you're very close and then they want to see you. So I'm gonna say this. What will you do? Clearly, law enforcement ain't gonna help you, and you can't move. Like somehow
I'd probably just be paralyzed with fear.
to be on the ground.
I would try to find a way out.
Alright, what about this? You're forced to fight the house. You're in this area that you can't run. You gotta face the house.
I'd get a crap ton of dynamite and blow it up. If there was no one else in it, and it was just the house that was trying to kill me, I would blow it up.
Well, my question is when you get the dynamite from.
Okay, I would I guess, set it on fire.
Oh, so my idea of setting things on fire.
I said I guess. I'm not.
Because I think this is the one time where you must agree that setting a house on fire is the pop choice.
Yes, I agree.
Alright, so we're gonna get some Molotov cocktails. We're gonna start throwing them at the house. I can't see the house without figuring out what we're doing here, and probably won't appreciate what we're doing. So it might transform, and we might have to find a battle. I don't know if the fire is going to burn the house down. So
Yeah.
unless we get some dynamite or some artillery, we don't know if the Molotov cocktail is going to stop it. So I would say probably 50-50 on that one. So maybe that might do something. But a good chance the house is probably gonna go arms and limbs on chase you down. And I think you might make even scare. Yeah, imagine being chased by this that's on fire.
Yeah.
I think that would probably make it even worse. Alright. Alright, I say we do one more, and after that we probably end things.
Yeah.
Though I do feel that I think Motel was a good place in us off, so we might do one more.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. What about a haunted hotel?
I mean, we did a haunted motel. Wait.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, okay. How about this? I'm gonna go with the whole. I'm gonna go with the idea that the whole hotel is. Okay, how about this? I'm gonna go with the entire hotel, the entire building is haunted, or that only one room is haunted.
Uh, would it make sense to make the entire hotel haunted or just the one room? I'm not sure.
I mean, how about we go with one room? Or okay, okay, one. There's a movie called Pay the Ghost on the Kids. I just want to think. Alright,
I haven't seen that before.
alright. How about this? I got two suggestions, two quick ones. Alright, The Shining. Alright, what if? I don't know how we're gonna make this sound. I don't know how we're gonna make this make sense. So how about this? Um, should we go with the idea that you're the son, or your loved one? Okay, how about this? It's you and two other people, maybe a no one, going to the resort.
Okay.
It's on a mountain. I forgot what.
Okay. I honestly haven't really seen the entire movie,
Right.
to be honest.
Alright, well, let me have you. Yeah, I say resort. Far away anywhere. It's right next to the mountain. You found that it was built over the Indian Bay site, burial site. So obviously that's put some red flags there. The resort had a long history of taxis over the years. Bunch of people went, killed themselves, and
Oh God, I didn't know it was based on an actual place.
No, it's not really based on an actual place. I mean, the look of it is based on an actual place, but it's not real. No, there's a funny story about this. But pretty much, you find out that the resort, you're being hired to watch the Overlook. You don't have any money. You need the cash very quickly, and basically all you gotta do is stay at the resort during the winter times. It's just gonna be you and your family up there, no one else. You can eat all you want of the food. You can sleep in any room you want. It's just gonna be you up at the resort by yourselves.
That makes sense.
But also, there's no alcohol. There's no beer. There's nothing up there.
No. Okay.
You'll be up there by yourself. So, not only that, once the winter hits, there's a blizzard that kind of stands you up there, so that if you try to leave, you need to have a snowmobile. Otherwise, you'll be freezing to death. There's no way you can get down.
Dear God.
Alright, so you're up there, and I don't know. Should I say that, well, Jack, or should we beat the kid, or should we beat the wife? Alright, how about this? Your loved one, the writer, they got fired. They accidentally broke your child's arm. They were drunk. And
Oh God.
And what if I tell you that your loved one is... What if I tell you you're married to this guy right here?
Oh my God. I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know the entire story. I've never really seen the whole movie.
Alright, well, look, pretty much, you tap in the result with him, and he's not kind of acting no cuckoo, no more aggressive, and, well, you have to say he's not walking around with an axe, and you kind of realize that the last group who stay at the resort was a single person. The husband killed everyone, killed the whole family, and you're kind of trapped up there now.
Oh dear God.
Alright, what will you do?
I would do my best to run the hell away or try to kill him before he kills me.
Alright, and what if you find out that, and what if you realize that the result is indeed haunted and is getting more and more power, and
I would probably stop it from gaining more power and then run away.
Well, the reason why he's gaining more power is because of your son. So unless you want to kill your son, which case that might actually make it worse, since now they would have his soul. So you gotta kill your husband. You gotta
Wait a second. You lost me. When did, was that part of the actual movie?
Yes, it's part of the story. The son has the signing, but this is why it's called the signing. Pretty much.
Okay. I didn't know that, meaning he could see the future, or
he can have visions. He can talk to people with his mind. He can read people's minds.
it reminds me of The Simpsons Treehouse of Horror #5, where Bart has it, and then Willie the gardener, he's like, "You've got the shinin." You mean shining? You want to get sued? You want to get sued?
Yeah. So pretty much, and it is kind of hinted that Jack might have the sign because apparently the door opened for him, so he might have the sign. Look, it's a great film. Basically, what I'm trying to say is I'm trying to figure a way to get out of this situation, but unless I have a weapon, I don't think I'm gonna be fighting Jack here. Jack my witness. Especially if he'll be chasing me around with his. No, I don't want to just image. God damn it. Google. I don't. Alright. Especially if Jack is carrying around his favorite little toy here, his little fire axe. At that point, I probably realize I'm not winning a fight against him at that point. And clearly, I can't lock him in a room because clearly the ghost are going to let him loose.
Apparently, the axe can cut through any door.
Well, hey, it is pretty effective.
It is.
Yes.
Or maybe that's just because all the doors are wood.
Yeah, so I gotta be honest, the only way I could see myself getting out of here would be, well, pretty much not taking the job, so pretty much be homeless for a while.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I wouldn't take the job either.
Alright, so, maybe this wasn't the best example to move on with. Alright. Though, and not only that, even I do kill Jack, the place is to be haunted, I can't go anywhere. And good sense it goes.
And his soul will be the next one to haunt the place.
Yeah, you might can make it worse. And funny enough, the
We'll just use telekinesis to control a bunch of axes with his mind.
town, it wasn't that, but
And then he just throws it around people.
yeah. Well, okay, well, basically, what I'm trying to say is, at this point, I don't think there's any way to stop it. So I would say it's a lot of cost. Find out the book ends with the house being blown up. So
Oh my god!
though they did leave that resort and did have a way to get out. So unless you can somehow contact someone from the outside to convince them to save you, good chance you'll be trapped there.
You can't kill me. It's literally the end of Resident Evil.
Yeah. Alright, here's the last one, and this is what we'll end it off of. The final one. Alright.
1408.
Funny enough, another Stephen King story, and one of the best ones out there. Maybe
Is
not-
that Samuel Jackson?
Yes.
And who is he against?
Well, okay, but let me tell the story. Alright. Here's the story. You are this guy. You are a writer who made books about hauntings. However, they are all fake. You've never been to an actual haunting place and you make up the stories. You're going there because you have nothing else to worry about. You lost your child somehow. There's not anything that make you happy. Well, maybe not happy, but it's the only thing you have else doing.
Yeah.
So one day, you read a story about this hotel. There's a room, 1408. Apparently, everyone who stays at 1408 dies. They go paranoid and they kill themselves. And apparently, the room's evil. So you decide,
Oh god.
I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna stay in the room for one night, and I'm gonna wait to see how it goes. So you go there, and the hotel manager is Samuel Jackson, who basically tells you, hey, this is an evil fucking room. And yes, that's what he says. It's an evil fucking room. And basically advise you, hey, I got some better rooms on this in this hotel, and for the same price, I can give you the presidential suite. But you,
Oh god.
but you, what would you do? You want to write a story based on a room, but the hotel manager is persistent, trying to persuade you to not go in there, and is going to give you some better rooms as an option for the same price. What would you do?
There are plenty of options.
So what would you do? Will you say, no, I'm going in that room, or will you just take the manager's advice and go into a different room?
I think I'd probably go into a different room for starters.
Well, I mean, I still like the book based on the evil room because you still need to get facts. Okay, that is stop you from making a bullshit, so you can still do that.
I suppose so.
Alright, so we're gonna go with the idea that you go to the hotel, but you don't stay in the room. You go in the different room, and you're making some bullshit about the room that, oh, I survived it. You might get people killed though. That some people might say, hey, he survived the room. I can go in there, and
Oh my god.
so that, I mean, you're not dead, so goodness is you're all surviving, so you're doing
Yeah.
good. But how about this? Somehow you are very stubborn. You said, no, I'm going in that room, and I'm gonna stay in there for one night. No, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna be in there for 3 hours, and I will be out. 3 hours. Or was it an hour? Okay, I forget the time. But pretty much, you said, no, I'm going in there, I'm gonna write my story on it, and I'm gonna get out. Samuel Jackson,
Okay.
wish you luck. You go in there, and now you're in the room. And the room
Oh my.
didn't take long before it shows the true colors, whereas I'm fucking evil and decides to mess with you. And
Wait. Is that what he says in the message? I'm evil.
I'm fucking evil.
Hey, Steve, I just wanted to tell you something. I hope you have a good day. And P.S. I'm evil. Mwahaha.
Yeah, I mean, if the room wasn't evil, that would be fun if he writes, I'm evil. Like, is he trying to say the room is evil, or is he trying to say, I'm evil, and I'm breaking the walls now?
Oh yeah, that's just a random document you find on the desk.
I'm fucking evil.
I'm evil. Roar.
No,
Hear me.
that gives me some ideas, but alright. Okay, that's a terrible color right there. Okay, well, pretty much, the room's trying to fuck with you. For one, all of a sudden, the air temperature goes extremely high, and somehow the room, somehow ice and snow forms into the room. Then all of a sudden, the heat turns all the way, and you gotta take your shirt off.
Oh my god.
You can't drink any water because the valve's not working. The room side, well, turn the heat up, but you can't drink any water.
Oh jeez.
And at that point, you decide, I want to get out of here. I'm not yet.
Just get out, man.
Now, I did see this movie, so I gotta ask, what would you do? How would you get out?
I would try all the nearest exits.
Alright,
Maybe a window.
Alright, what if I tell you the door's locked? Now,
I would.
I'm not saying Samuel Jackson locked you in there. Though that would be that would be a good twist, but no.
Yeah, he's like, no, you can't leave yet.
Yeah, the room locked you in there, and it says that you need a key. You can't go out the window. You try to go out the window, but you realize that you're in a skyscraper, and well, you're definitely not going to survive the fall.
Oh God, no. Yeah, you're right.
And like, what if you decide to? Let me ask you this: will you try to go into the different one? Like, you try to go out the window and somehow sim your way to the next, next room.
Mm-hmm.
Right, now, what if I tell you, when you try doing that, you realize that the room somehow takes control and somehow moves the windows away from you to the point where there's no other window but to that room itself.
I'd probably be nervous a little.
Right. And
It's,
what,
it's like when you feel like you've seen something in a certain area, or like you've noticed something that's like, um,
like, you realize that you can't move, like, you think you can get to it, but then you realize it's going to fall and fall and fall away, and you can't get to
oh
it.
god, yeah, like a constantly moving hallway. Like you're trying to get to a door, but it just keeps going away.
Alright.
Like something's fishy here. I'm not getting closer to the door. Why is it taking me forever? I'm getting tired.
And you try to go in the elephant, but you realize that no matter what turn or how far you go in the elephant, it's sending you back in the same room, and you also find a dead body up there. So great that the hotel's doing a crappy job moving things out. They left the body in there.
And you're still arrested for arson.
Yeah, and also you find out that it's been 3 hours, but the time repeats. So you realize you can't get out. You're stuck there.
Oh my god.
No one will come get you, and every time you try to call someone, it just sounds like the hotel. It sounds like the room will bring someone else into the room.
Yeah.
So, and not only that, the room is trying to get you to kill yourself. Like, it's just
I would definitely ignore that.
like, I'm not joking. The room said, "Hey, you see this room right here?"
Oh my god.
And all of a sudden it says, "Hey," as it was the image. Then you see
Oddly specific.
how it does. You see a ghost. He opens the window and say, "Hey, bud, I know a way out," and he jumps out the window. those are your options right there.
Oh my god.
I can tell you how you. There is a way to beat the room. It's also my only idea of how to actually beat the room. So you want me to tell you?
Sure.
Alright. You want to know what my answer to fighting this ghost? This haunting?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright. Now, there's something called fire.
God, are you serious? Just fire.
I'm not joking. To make okay, I don't know if I don't know if there's any images of it.
Oh my god. Just fire. Poof.
But that's not how you spell fire right there.
Yeah, that's
Basically, the guy, he's so stubborn that he's like, I'm not gonna let the hotel, I'm not gonna let the room win. So he says, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna set the room on fire.
if I can't be in this room, then nobody can. This is my room. It's not. There are many like it, but this one is mine.
Yeah, if I can't stay in this room forever, no one can.
Yeah.
So pretty much the film ends with him saying, you know what? I'm gonna go out my own way. And I'm taking this room with me. And he burns the room. Now, the two images of this film. Now, I'm gonna say the best one is the theatrical version, but you're just saying into the Western cut, the guy dies in the fire, and pretty much and it's pretty much hinted that he might be haunting, that his spirit is gonna be living in that room for the rest of its life, or that he could rest in peace in the room. I don't know, but let's be honest. Just one time, I will say that the theatrical version is better. Mostly because the guy actually lives.
Okay.
The woman destroyed, and not only that, he does have evidence of what actually happens. So he beat the room. So once again, I think my idea of burning the room using fire to fight ghosts is proven pretty effective at this point.
I mean, I agree.
I did not want to make this be a meme, but I'm noticing that all my suggestions of how to fight a ghost involves fire.
Yeah, they all have the same weakness. I mean, it's fire.
I mean, if I can't kill the ghost, maybe I can destroy the things that it's connected to.
Yeah,
So,
fire is a weakness to everything.
alright, so
Apparently.
that's pretty much, I was going to say 4, but... Check it. 5 examples of hauntings and how we could beat them, and just about all of them probably saying fire.
Oof. Fire.
Yeah,
Rock, rock, rock.
yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, like I said, so we'll be talking about how we're gonna fight aliens, and my advice is fire.
Oh, God.
No,
That's the most logical explanation ever for any sci-fi movie.
Yeah, hey, yeah, aliens, fire. Werewolf, fire. Vampire, fire. Zombie, fire. Bugs, fire. Oh, there's a spider on the side of your room. Boom the house down. My God, I am. I have this book right here, but I think my idea should be the only example. Get the fuck out or burn the house down.
Get out while you still can and then burn it. Oof.
So basically, I'm trying to say is don't become labels with me, because apparently, if I think my house is haunted to the side, it's I'm gonna start setting on fire. Actually, yeah, apparently I'm gonna be the guy who said, "Alright, this place is haunted, so if I can't sell it to someone, well, apparently I'm gonna go away for a while."
Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to want to take it.
Well, they won't be taking it now. Hey, I pasted this some DLC because it say, "Hey, a haunted house, I can live in this." I mean, there might be someone. And now then, I don't know. No, I'm trying to think of ideas here. Where does this guy ideas?
I'm honestly out of ideas.
Look, for some reason, I'm calling a fire. I'm not a psychopath.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now maybe I need to put this in every scene I have now. Like, hey, I'm not a psychopath. Now, just because I said if my house is haunted, that I might set on fire, doesn't mean I'm actually gonna do it. I'm just saying that if the ghost is way tricky and bit of an asshole and wants to kill me, I think it's only reasonable for me to get my revenge. But anyway, that's mostly all I have to say. So, guys, in the same man.
No, on all honesty, I'm starting to fall asleep. I'm exhausted.
Alright. Well, ladies
I'm
and gentlemen.
sorry.
Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, this was the Double J Show. I hope you do enjoy finding out commentary, and
Yeah.
I hope I definitely have to make this faster because clearly I'm going out too far with the fire pot. But please, don't set the house on fire. Like,
Logical. That's like the most logical explanation to dealing with a horrific problem that has to do with like a paranormal or zombies in general.
just fire to like
Fire.
burn it.
Kill it with fire.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
Alright, well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this prototype of the Double J Show. Once again, I had the prototype for the last 2 episodes. The first one, I think it was fine. The second one, some sound issues. Well, I actually had the ODS assuming record 2 versions of my voice, so it's good both for the headset and the mic. So that was the problem last time.
And you recorded this time, right?
Yes.
All right, cool.
Yeah, and also I will make sure I don't, and I will make sure if somehow this doesn't work, which I'm gonna hope it does. If somehow the YouTube part doesn't work that well,
Yeah.
I make sure I delete the white video.
Okay.
But anyway, man, anything like to say to our audience before we close this?
Thanks for having me. Sorry if I kind of zoned out. I'm really tired.
Yeah, we're trying to make this.
But it was fun. Yep. This was fun.
Yeah, we hope to do no more than just how to survive. Though I think we could expand this a little more. Though maybe I need to cool down the fire, give it more options. Otherwise,
Yeah.
it'd be
Fire doesn't solve everything in those kinds of situations.
yeah. But think about it. Haunted house. There's a bug in. Okay, no, listen, just please don't actually put your house down. We do not.
Yeah,
advocate
don't actually burn a house down. That's not fun.
Yeah, well, hope we don't inspire a new breed of Austins. Is it basis
Yeah.
haunted fire?
We should type out a disclaimer. This is not intended for violence.
This is
For
yeah, it's for comedic purposes.
Yes. Wait, what?
Yeah, I mean, that would be funny. Well, at least for this one.
Huh.
Anyway, do hope you guys enjoy. Till next time, which hopefully I'll do that earlier than what it is now. Till next time, see ya.
Peace.
Recording stopped.
And also, week 10, this pull up. Once again, see you guys.